Okay, it's back so soon. Thank you for tuning in. Want to get right to it. We have a tornado warning in the Dallas Fort Worth Metroplex until 4. Oh my gosh, I just went blank on that. Hold on just a second. It is until, let's see. I can't even find it anymore. What does it say here? Fourth, 5 o'clock. Okay, my bad. Sorry about that. I had everything else ready and I just wasn't ready for that. Okay, so yes, tornado warning until 5 p.m. for southern Tarrant County. This is not heading directly for Saxe. Thank you, Angela. Sometimes you have a mind blank and you're just like, I know what I was going to say. I couldn't say it. So this is the tornado warned storm, and I think it looks like it may be on the ground. So let's zoom in here a little bit on this. And doesn't look quite as defined as before, but let's put the velocity on here. And well, yeah, right over downtown Fort Worth. Let's see if we can zoom in on this and draw this. Basically, right there. So I guess just northeast of downtown Fort Worth looks like. Moving east, maybe just a little right of east. So let's zoom back out here. And that is a really messy radar presentation, and that happens when you get so close to the radar. So we're going to put this in motion to kind of give everybody a broader picture of what's going on. I was checking earlier. So you can see this storm started, I talked about this in my 245 update. This storm started about, northwest of Mineral Wells and was moving east-northeast. And as you can see from the radar presentation there, it's made a little bit of a right move. We call that a right mover. And that happens a lot with supercell thunderstorms. In this particular case, it's probably going to do us a lot of favors here in northeast Dallas County, northern Dallas County, really southern Collin County, southern Denton County. That doesn't mean things can't change, but it's something that so far it's looking like it's going to stay south of the immediate North Dallas area, southern Collin County. All right, so let me check things here. Yeah, I saw that too, Angela. That NBC5 had said it was confirmed on the ground. I saw that video you were talking about, but I didn't see it. Maybe it is, but I didn't see it. I don't know if it's on the ground, but regardless, if you're in anywhere within the polygon that's flashing on the screen, you know anybody that's in the polygon flashing on the screen, tell them to take cover immediately. This is a dangerous storm. This storm has produced a lot of hail when it was in Parker County. I think I saw reported tennis ball size hail. It's transitioned a little bit, if you will. Not saying it doesn't have any hail in it, but it seemed like it's become less of a prolific hail producer and more of a tornado producer, which is obviously not great news. But it's either one of them's bad. So like I said, this is moving east at 30 miles an hour. It goes to 5 o'clock. I don't know that we've had an update on it yet. Let's see if they've issued an update. They did? Okay, so the Weather Service in Fort Worth says it is a confirmed tornado. Um, confirmed by weather spotters. Okay. I didn't see it, but that's okay. I'm not out there. It doesn't matter. It's still a dangerous storm that need to take shelter immediately if you're within the polygon. So if you know, as the great James Spann says, great meteorologist in the meteorology world, respect the polygon. And so if you happen to be watching this and you live in that polygon, seek shelter now. If you have friends or family members that are within that polygon area, tell them. They may not know what's going on. Spring break, a lot of distractions for people. Shoot them a text, call them, and tell them, hey, take shelter. The good news is, at least initially, is that the storm structure doesn't seem to be quite as robust as it used to be. So let's zoom back in on this a little bit and see if we can't. Yeah, I don't see. Checking my other monitor over here. Definitely still looks like there's still a wall cloud associated with it, but I don't see a really defined circulation. We can kind of zoom in on this a little bit more here. Yeah, don't want that. Yeah, and the radar site, of course, is right here, so it's definitely something that we want to look at. And I need to take a phone call, so let me pause this, and I will be right back. All right, sorry about that. Had to take a very important phone call. And so we're back. All right. So, like I said, the radar presentation is very cluttered because it's so close to the radar site. But uh, anyway, so it's the tornado warned storm. It's still tornado warned, obviously. It's just lost some of its definition, which is good. So let's scale back here to give everybody kind of an update on where we're at. And I am going to change, let's see if I could change this background a little bit to make it a little bit better. Um, yeah, let's try that. All right. So again, tornado warning storm is not as defined as it was before. So that's good. Let me check the chat real quick, and I apologize. Like I said, I had to take that phone call. Hey Meredith, update on Fort Worth. I don't think it's going well. Well, actually, Meredith, it's not going as bad as it was. It's not great. So let's see. If I remember looking at the map here, if you're in the storm, but I think you're not in the worst part of it. So, but obviously be careful because things can change pretty quick. So just stay safe. You're in the polygon, so I would seek shelter just in case, because these tornadoes can spin up and spin down, and it's something that you definitely want to keep an eye on. All right, so let's zoom out a little bit more. So we have two warnings in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex right now. We have the tornado warning until 5 o'clock, and for east central Tarrant County, basically between I-30 and 183. And then you have a severe thunderstorm warning back to the west of it, and that is for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. So if it's any consolation, that is on the low end of severe weather criteria, so good to know there. But again, severe thunderstorm warning, so definitely want to take it seriously. So right now, and of course all the red boxes are the tornado watch until 8 o'clock. So let's get a bigger picture here on what's going on. Let me get my drawing tool here. So the cold front, roughly, is right along here. So, and it's moving at a decent clip. So I would say, like I said, I was saying this before, probably by 7 p.m. for most of us, this will be over, and we just got to get through it right now. You can already see this line of storms at the front. I think you're going to see this fill in fairly quickly over the next hour or so. And then that's what's going to sweep across the Metroplex between now and 7 p.m., maybe 7:30, depending on where you're at. So that's kind of the bigger picture on what we're talking about. Let's zoom back in here. So right now, there's no immediate danger for, northeast Dallas County, Collin County, Dallas County. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if they extend this warning into Dallas County a little bit, but I just don't see a lot of rotation with this particular storm. Let's zoom in. It's certainly not near as defined as it was. Now, that doesn't mean that it can't ramp back up. That is for sure. But right now, it's not looking bad. But still, the Weather Service is always going to be on the safe side of things, in the sense that they're going to keep the tornado warning in place. Certainly being in a metropolitan area, they're definitely going to do that. Oh, well, guess what? They just canceled it. I'm not shocked at all. All right, so I'm going to change my warning scroll here. Take that off. And all right, so tornado warning is canceled. So there's a kind of a joke that we X those out when the warning is done. So that's definitely good news. Now, that doesn't mean that the storm's something you should not take seriously still, because it's definitely a dangerous storm, and it could definitely ramp back up. So definitely want to keep that in mind in the future. So let's put the reflectivity back on here. All right. Now, again, I would say it's probably the severe thunderstorm warning is until, that severe thunderstorm warning is until 5 o'clock on the Parker County, Tarrant County storm. Sorry, it's getting something in my ear, so I had to listen to two things at once. All right, so let's put this in motion here. and there's that supercell that at least for the time being is not doing. It's not misbehaving like it was. So you can kind of see from the last couple of frames that it's taken more of a linear mode, which will tend to want to steer it more east northeast. So I would say let's put a tracker on this. Like it's right over the airport. So here, if it does more like this motion, which it could. Oh my goodness, I always forgot. Let's see how. See how fast these things are going. Let's see, about 30 miles an hour. Okay, I think it might be a little faster. Might be a little faster than that. So we put our tracker on here, the worst part of this storm. We'll do something like that. We'll say 35 just to be kind of split the difference. So again, if this storm holds together in its current incarnation, which it wasn't in its previous one, but if it does, then about 30 minutes in Richardson, that's going to be 5:15. Garland about 5:40, 5:30. Here in Saxe, probably about 5:30-ish. And so that's something we definitely want to watch out for. All right, so the good news is that the tornado warning is not currently in effect. However, this could definitely cycle back up, so we definitely want to be careful about that. So this is by no means something that we want to just totally disregard. It's just that we want to make sure that we keep an eye on this, because in a general sense, and I say this generally, if you let's zoom out here. Well, let's stop this. Okay, let's go back. So if you're anywhere here, which includes most of us watching, just got to keep an eye on this thing, because we'll see what the next couple of radar scans show, but this looks a little concerning. So we definitely want to keep an eye on that. Not that there's anything to worry about right now. Matter of fact, while we're thinking about it, let's put nothing too bad, although let me put the reflectivity back on there. Yeah. Let's see. Got a lot of clutter there, but let's take this off. Just might want to watch that one a little bit. Hey, Misty. Yeah, I don't think you're going to see as ugly as stuff as we're potentially seeing, Misty. So I think you'll definitely see a line of storms move through. It's something that we definitely want to keep an eye on. But right now, you're not looking as bad off as we are, so that's good news. Hey, Leslie. Yeah, okay. I'll look for that. I'm probably going to end this live stream here temporarily, and then, unfortunately, probably going to see. Just gotta watch this storm. This storm is not done, so that's for sure. Just gotta watch this. Okay, actually, I want to see. Let's put this in motion again. There's that supercell, which thankfully, trying to see. What I was looking for is that the severe warned storms that are behind the initial supercell. Man, they're wanting to catch up on those suckers. So that's interesting. May see a merger here. Something we'll definitely have to watch out for. Okay, so with that, I'm probably going to end the live stream here temporarily, and then when these storms get just a little bit closer to Northeast Dallas County, Collin County, I'll probably come back on, and we will see what's going on then. As always, I'm watching weather, so you don't have to. Stay safe, everybody. I'll be back soon with another update on these severe weather situation we're in. Thanks for watching. We'll be back soon.